Myself is Tejasri Kosbe, lecturer from Praveen Patil Polytechnic, Bhayandar. My subject is Electrical and Electronics Measurement. And in this video, you will learn about practical number 16, which is Megger. So as we know, Megger is used to measure the insulation resistance. So this is the actual view of Megger, and this is your connection diagram for this practical. In this you can see the connections are made to measure the insulation resistance between winding and frame. So this is your motor and this is Megger, and in this you can see there is a connection. This line is connected to one winding and another connection is connected to frame. And these are the resources used, which are Megger, wires and cables. And precautions to be followed for these practicals are: first is Megger should not be used on live system. Second, the handle of the Megger should be rotated in clockwise direction. Third, don't touch the terminals of Megger while conducting a test, otherwise it will give an electric shock. And fourth one is rotate the handle of Megger at its rated speed. Fifth, keep the Megger in horizontal position while operation. And this is your procedure for this practical. And this is observation table. So we will start this practical. So this is the Megger which is available in our lab. You can see the unit mega ohm, 1000 volt Megger. And I have made the connection for one winding and frame. So winding and frame. Let's now start the practical. So rotate this handle and note down the reading, which is 30 mega ohm. So first reading is U and frame is 30 mega ohm. Next you have to measure the resistance between V and frame. So change the connection, V and frame. Again rotate this handle this is 50. Yeah, again 30. Next we have to change the connection for V and frame. So for frame you have to connect this second terminal to the body of the motor. Reading is 20 mega ohm. So note down the reading. V and frame, U and frame 30, V and frame again 30, and W and frame 20 mega ohm. Next we have to take readings for U and W. So make the connection U and W. So I have A1 and C2. Which is 25 mega ohm. So note down the reading between U and W, 25 mega ohm. Again, now change the connection and connect to B1 and A2 and note down the reading. Which is 30 mega ohm. Again, change the connection and connect these two terminals to C1 and B2 and measure the insulation resistance. Rotate this handle. Which is 30 mega ohm. So write the readings in this observation table between U and W, U and V and W, 30 mega ohm. Next we have to calculate the insulation resistance for DC motor between armature and shunt field. Remove this connection. So this is DC motor. Make the connections between armature and field. This is armature and field. So armature and series field. Again rotate this handle. And note down the reading, which is 100 mega ohm. We'll change the connection, armature and shunt field. Is also 100 mega ohm. Next is series and shunt field. Series and shunt field. Which is 30 mega ohm. So note down the readings in this observation table, armature and shunt field armature and series field and shunt field. So insulation resistance is mostly measured to check the quality of this winding or to detect any fault. So mostly standard value of winding resistance is 1 mega ohm, and if the value we get is above 1 mega ohm, then it is better, and if it is below, then there is some fault produced in that winding. This is the meaning for it.